Hello my dear students, I hope you all are fine. Today in this video, let's continue our chapter Transportation in Plants and Animals. This chapter is related with the living beings, hence it is in biology. In the last video lecture, we understood the two main important component of circulatory system that are blood and blood vessels. We understood what is blood, what blood carries. Then we understood that what are the components of the blood. Then after we understood blood vessels and their types. मतलब blood vessels किसे बोलते हैं as well as their types. Now today we are going to understand the third most important part of circulatory system, that is nothing but the heart, as you can see inside the slide. Okay, so before starting, firstly, I would like to give you a short summary of blood and blood vessel so that you can recall and understand, easily able to understand the structure, working, and heartbeat. Okay, the structure and working of heart and what is heartbeat. Clear? Okay, so first I will speak about blood. What is blood? So it is a red colored fluid which transport various substances from one place to another place. Okay, it carries 45% blood cells and 55% plasma. Now, what are blood cells? Blood cells are classified into three types, that are RBC, WBC, and platelets. RBC stands for red blood cells, WBC stands for white blood cell, and platelets. Now, red blood cell seems a circular disc-like shape. It is quite flattened. It is a bit flattened in the center, having red color pigment named as hemoglobin. This hemoglobin's main function is to transport oxygen and oxygen to rest of our body parts. So this is the function of RBC. Then we understood about WBC. WBC means white blood cells. So white blood cells are having irregular shape and they consist no color pigment, hence they are colorless. Their main function is to fight against the germs, or you can write fight against the disease and make your body healthy. So this is the main function of the white blood cells. Now the ratio of the white blood cells to red blood cell is 1 is to 500. Means one white blood cell के सामने कितने red blood cells होंगे total 500. And this is the reason why our blood looks red. Okay, moving to the next, that is platelets. Platelets are having irregular shape. Again, they consist no color pigment, hence they seems colorless. Now, what is the main function? The main function is to clot the blood at wounded areas. Whenever you get injured and the bleeding start, what happen exactly? The blood vessel get teared, and from that the blood get start to flow. We can say it bleeding. So when the bleeding has been going on, at that time, instantly the whatever the blood vessel, whether it is artery or vein, it is going to start constricting. Constricting मतलब size में सिकुड़ना, okay, decrease होना. Okay, so it will start contracting, constricting or contracting similar. So it will start going to contracting, and slowly and gradually all the platelets come nearby that wounded area. They are going to form a net-like structure and block the blood to flow out. Okay, and stops the bleeding and form a clot. This clot slowly and gradually gets darkened, and your arteries or blood vessels get healed and blood stops flowing. If platelets are not present in our blood at that time, what could be the possibility that if platelets are not there inside the blood, then the bleeding cannot be stopped, and most of the blood will flow out. Okay, the bleeding will be excessive and might be the possibility that a person can die. So platelets are the most essential component of blood while you have any wound. Okay, so this is about the blood cells. Then we move for the next, that is plasma. So plasma is a yellowish watery fluid which consists various substances and helps to transport various substances. For example, water, chemical substances, then various minerals like calcium, sodium, potassium, then energy source of energy, that is glucose, proteins simpler form, that is amino acid. Okay, so carbon dioxide. So these things are carried by the plasma. Okay, so this is the main. And second, that the plasma is the reason why blood can able to flow. Otherwise, blood cells cannot easily able to move from one place to another place and perform their function. So plasma is the most essential part of the blood, having 55%, and help the blood to flow. As you can see inside the slide, with the help of centrifugation method, they have separated the plasma from the blood cells. Okay. Now that is the first component of circulatory system, that is blood. Now circulatory system means what? Circulatory system means the liquid, or should I say the blood, transport the substances from the heart to rest of our body part and rest of our body part to heart. So this circulation is considered as a circulating system. So uska pehla component, that is blood, we have completed. Now we are moving to the next, that is about blood vessels. Now blood vessels is having, what are the blood vessels? The thin tubular structure which carry blood is known as blood vessels. Very easy to understand. Okay, water pipe हम बोलते हैं. So water pipe मतलब क्या? The tubular structure that carry liquid, or should I say water. So same way, the tubular structure that carry blood is considered as blood vessels. Now these blood vessels are having different types. For example, different types. First one is artery, second one is veins, and third one is capillary. I have mentioned their function under the name. So first one, artery, the biggest blood vessel in our body, that is arteries. Okay, its structure, let's understand the structure. As you can see inside the diagram, it is quite thick and having elastic. This portion is elastic. Okay, this wall is considered as an elastic wall. So thick and elastic walls it consists. What is the reason? Because these arteries are carrying oxygenated blood from heart to rest of our body part. During that time, the blood is high. The blood pressure is quite high. So due to that reason, the arteries having thick and elastic wall. So this is the first one. Second one is about capillaries. As you can see that arteries are getting smaller and smaller, and finally it is converted, or finally it is formed a very thin. कितनी thin होती है? तो hair like. Okay, so hair जितनी thin है, okay, and so many small blood vessels get form a huge network of thin tubes. It is known as what? Capillaries. As you can see inside the diagram, that very thin tubes are forming a huge net-like structure, or should I say network. It is known as capillaries. Capillaries' main function is to transport exchange various materials. For example, nutrients, then chemical substances, carbon dioxide, oxygen, waste, etc. So its main function is to exchange the material. कहाँ से कहाँ? So between the blood and the cell. So this is the function of the capillary. Next one is about veins. So veins main function, uh, sorry, how do the veins form? So as you can see, a huge network of capillaries are formed. These capillaries are united at one place in a huge blood vessel named as veins. So we can write that capillaries united to form veins. Now these veins are having very thin and less muscular wall. Okay, why so? Its reason is that inside this the blood are flowing very slow, as well as its pressure is also quite low. So due to that reason there is no need of any elasticity. So that's why it is having thin and less muscular wall. Next one is that it having one special substance, special arrangement named as valve. Now this valve is not present in the artery, but it is present in veins. What is the reason? That veins main function is to carry the substances from the cells to blood. So that's why if there is no valve, then might be the possibility that the blood can once again throw back the substance which vein has collected from the cell. So that's why to avoid this situation, they are having valve because the valve is allow the blood to flow in one direction only. For example, tap, as you can see inside the tap, as you just turn the valve, at that time the valves get open and the blood can easily able to flow from the tap to the vessel. But when you close the valve, at that time what has been going on? Okay, at that time the the water cannot flow uh, from the tap to the water. It means it do not allow to flow right now. So same way this valve is also doing the same. Okay, whenever it is going to collect the carbon dioxide rich blood or waste from the cell, so it cannot able to turn back or move back inside the cell because of this valve system. So capillaries united to form veins. It is having thin and less elastic or less muscular wall because inside it the blood flow, uh, the blood is having low pressure and the blood flows slowly. Next thing that it is having one special arrangement name as well, which allow the blood to flow in one direction. Okay, and function means function is to transport the blood from different parts of the body back to the heart. Okay, so this is the function of the vein. So as we completed, understood in a short summary what is blood and blood vessels. Now today it's time to understand the third most important part of the circulatory system, that is heart. So in the heart, what we are going to understand? How it looks like. Okay, first, last one. What, why, how. So what is heart? Definition we will understand. How the heart looks like. We will understand it in structure of the heart. What is the arrangements are there. Okay. Then we'll move for the next, that is function of the heart. Or you can write working of heart. And last but not the least, we will going to understand about heartbeat. It is heartbeat. How, why the heart beats. Okay, so these things we are going to understand. First, I will start with the human heart. What is human heart? So human heart is nothing but a muscular organ. ओके जैसे हमारे घर के अंदर हम पंप का यूज करते हैं पानी को नीचे मतलब ग्राउंड फ्लोर से थर्ड फ्लोर तक पहुंचाने के लिए या सेकंड फ्लोर तक पहुंचाने के लिए सो वैसे ही हार्ट भी एक टाइप का पंप है ओके इट इज अ मस्कुलर ऑर्गन दैट पंप्स द ब्लड टू ऑल पार्ट्स ऑफ द बॉडी ओके वहाँ पे मोटर का काम होता है सॉरी पंप का काम होता है टू ट्रांसपोर्ट द वाटर टू ऑल योर all your connections. So same way यहाँ पे भी ऐसा ही है. It is a muscular pump which is going to transport the blood to all body parts. Okay. Now second most important, let me tell you one interesting fact. हमारी body में जो सबसे strongest muscle होता है, muscles total तीन types के होते हैं. The first one is voluntary muscle, second is involuntary muscle, and third one is cardiac muscle. Voluntary muscles क्या मतलब क्या? Voluntary muscles means the muscles which will going to follow your orders. Like suppose your hand muscles or leg muscles. You think that just raise your hand. So for raising the hands, okay, it is going to follow your order. Your that muscles are going to follow your order. Okay, so that is considered as a voluntary muscle. For example, I have given you example all the hand muscles, leg muscles. Okay, your mouth, face muscles, these all are going to follow your orders. So that's why voluntary muscles. Involuntary muscles means the muscles uh, which do their function on their own. Okay, you do not know or they do not follow your orders. They are just doing their work on their own. For example, digestive system. So digestive system related जो भी organs है, okay, they are also made up of muscles. Okay, so they are going to follow, they are not going to follow your orders. They will do their work on their own. Okay, same for the heart also. So heart is also considered as an involuntary muscles because हम सो रहे हो या जाग रहे हो या कोई भी कंडीशन में हो, ऐसा तो है नहीं कि हार्ट कभी काम करना स्टॉप करेगा या आप बोलोगे कि हार्ट नाउ यू स्टार्ट बीटिंग तो उस टाइम पे ही वो बीट करना स्टार्ट करेगा. नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. Okay, it will going to perform their work throughout lifetime without following any orders. Okay, naturally है. So these are the some organs which are present in, जैसे कि lungs भी वैसे ही है. So these are the muscles which are not going to follow your orders. They will do their work on their own. So they are considered as a involuntary muscles. थर्ड वन इज कार्डियक मसल. ये तीनों मसल में सबसे स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट मसल होता है कार्डियक मसल. और हमारा ये जो कार्डियक मसल है उसका स्ट्रक्चर ये वॉलेंट्री एंड इनवॉलेंट्री से कम्प्लीटली अलग होता है. एंड वन मोर थिंग दैट इट इज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट मसल. एंड हमारा हार्ट किससे बना है? कार्डियक मसल से बना है. अगर वो वीक होता, इमेजिन करो, और अगर वो मतलब बहुत लाइटली टिश्यूज से बना हुआ होता मसल्स, तो क्या वो थ्रू आउट लाइफ टाइम आपको सर्वाइव करने में हेल्प करता? नो. ओके, हार्ट्स जब से बोर्न होते हो जब तक डाई मतलब मर जाते हो उसके बीच का जो स्पान है उसमें थ्रू आउट लाइफ टाइम 24/7 इंटू पता नहीं आप कितने दिन जी रहे हो या कितने साल जी रहे हो, वो तब तक वो पंप करता रहता है ब्लड को अदर बॉडी पार्ट्स. सो किससे बना हुआ होता है? कार्डियक मसल्स से बना हुआ होता है. और ह्यूमन हार्ट मतलब हार्ट रिलेटेड कोई भी स्टडी आप कर रहे हो तो उसको कार्डियोलॉजी बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? कार्डियोलॉजी. एंड कार्डियोलॉजी इज क्वाइट कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्जेक्ट. ओके, जो जिनको फ्यूचर में अगर हार्ट रिलेटेड अगर हार्ट सर्जन बनना है, ओके, कार्डियो सर्जन बनना है, तो उनको कुछ सारा ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा ही मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. ओके, सो यू कैन डू इट. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई नहीं कर सकता, बट अगर इंटरेस्ट है देन यू मस्ट हैव टू गो फॉर इट. नेक्स्ट वन, द लोकेशन एंड द साइज. हमारा हार्ट कहाँ पे लोकेटेड है? So heart is located in the center of the chest. As you know that ribs are present. Okay, कितनी पैर्स होती है रिब्स की? टोटल 12 पैर्स रिब्स की होती है. ओके, पीछे से बैकबोन के साथ वो अटैच्ड होती है एंड एक केज लाइक स्ट्रक्चर बनाता है. दैट्स व्हाई इट्स नेम इज रिब केज. Now this rib cage is going to protect the lungs and the heart because both are very delicate organs. ओके, लंग्स तो स्पॉन्ज जैसे सॉफ्ट होते हैं, वैसे ही हार्ट भी ऐसा होता है. सो दीज सॉफ्ट ऑर्गन्स आर बीइंग प्रोटेक्टेड बाय द रिब केज. नाउ द हार्ट इज लोकेटेड इन द सेंटर ऑफ द चेस्ट कैविटी, बट उसकी जो टिप है थोड़ा बहुत वो उसकी जो नीचे की टिप होती है ये वाला पोर्शन, सो ये वाला पोर्शन थोड़ा लेफ्ट हैंड साइड के ऊपर टिल्टेड होता है. टिल्टेड मतलब झुका हुआ होता है. ओके, सो सेंटर ऑफ द चेस्ट कैविटी बट थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट हैंड साइड झुका हुआ होता है. सो दिस इज इट्स लोकेशन. नाउ व्हाट इज द साइज ऑफ द हार्ट? सो साइज ऑफ द हार्ट दैट कोई भी ह्यूमन हार्ट अपनी फीस्ट को मतलब अपनी मुट्ठी को बंद करे, तो वो जो बंद मुट्ठी का जो जितना भी साइज होता है उतना ही साइज ह्यूमन हार्ट का होता है. ओके, नाउ एक और क्वेश्चन एक और क्वेश्चन है जो मैं आपको दे रही हूँ, उसका आंसर आपको मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में देना है कि हार्ट है, सबसे बड़ा हार्ट कौन से एनिमल में होता है? सबसे बड़ा हार्ट कौन से क्रीचर में होता है? ओके, so that you have to going to answer me into the comment section. Now so we understood what is heart, location and size समझ ली. अब जैसे अब एप्पल को ये बाहर का पोर्शन है, एज यू कैन सी outer portion, but when you cut your whenever you cut your apple from the center, so you can see the white part, है ना, you can see the cross section of the apple. So same way, if we cut heart into equal part, so we can see the cross section. ये जो डायग्राम है इतना, it is the cross section of heart. Okay, so in the tomorrow lecture, in the next video lecture, we are going to understand the structure of heart in detail. ये हर एक blood vessels के बारे में, ये heart पूरा कैसे arranged है, इसके बारे में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे. Once again, I am recalling you that you have to tell me the creature's name or animal's name जिनका heart सबसे बड़ा होता है size में. Okay, so that you have to tell me. Till then, just keep smiling. जितना smile करोगे, जितना happy रहोगे, उतना आपका heart healthy रहेगा. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.